versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. Versus the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks. Versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
Merry Christmas, fuckers. This is Jason from Drunks vs. the World. And I'm here to my left. We have...
Ho, ho, ho. I'm Justin.
He's a ho, ho, ho.
He is a hoe.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bit of a ho.
A bit.
And right in front of me we have...
My name's Lucas.
Ho, 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 Lucas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho,
everybody.
ho.
Happy Hanukkah.
Ho, ho, ho.
How about... how would the Macho Man with ho... How would he do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
Oh,
Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas
Yeah.
So, we're doing a Friday night recording, which we actually aren't that uncommon as they used to be. But it's because, tomorrow's like fucking D-Day. We got to look at everything, make sure we have everything ready and whatever for the holidays.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
Wasn't even his real birthday.
It wasn't. Sometime in the spring,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know how it all got that fucked up, but...
They did it because this was originally like a pagan holiday.
The winter solstice.
Yep. And so it was their way of just trying to claim it for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was born like in fucking well, look it up. I would just look up, when was Jesus actually born?
Yeah. It's the same with Easter. It was originally a holiday, a pagan holiday, I think, called Easter. And so they fucking stole that too.
So what is it with these fuckers and these, the Christians having these fucked up, okay, so we got Christmas, you got some big fat guy who breaks into your house, crawls down your fucking chimney, and leaves you some shit. He breaks into your house and you still gotta feed him. Mm-hmm. And then on Easter, the resurrection, you got a fucking giant fucking rabbit coming into your house, leaving eggs.
Yeah.
And the rabbits don't even lay eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Easter thing that's a whole nother deal.
Yeah.
It says it could have been September 11th that he was.
Oh, boy.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Wonder if we can find that in the Bible.
No, you couldn't. I don't.
Well, not one that was in the building.
Yeah, what did happen to the Tower of Babel?
Maybe it was an inside job.
It was what they call winter solstice, so they took it for themselves. And we all sat there up until how long ago when people actually decided that, wait a minute, this ain't exactly true. Mm-hmm. Did you guys ever, I don't know, maybe you guys didn't, but I know when I was younger, we had to do winter, not really a play, but programs.
Yeah, we
Yep.
did that.
We had to do that.
I had
as
to
well.
sing in front of a crowd.
So did
Same.
I.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was doing,
Like solo,
yeah. I had to
Yeah.
do solos until I was fucking all the way through high school.
Well, you do have a beautiful voice.
Voice of an angel is what I've been told. I'm the greatest vocal artist in history.
Yeah, didn't you do Jingle Bells? You're like, with a jingle bell.
Jingle balls is what I say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got, like I said, you got those three guys, the three kings. They're bringing what? Frankincense, myrrh, and what?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Okay. And they just, by chance, they're following a star. And it's supposed to be the North Star that they're following. And they stop and they find out that Jesus was being born in a fucking stall. Horse stall.
I wonder how much time Mary had before, from the time when God told her, hey, you're pregnant, to when she popped him out. What was
9 months.
Was it 9 months?
I
Or was
don't
it
fucking
instant?
know.
I don't know.
Why did God even need to use a human body to gestate his child?
Well,
why not just go, poof, he just appears in front of everyone.
Yeah, that's
That would make me believe if I saw it just appear.
Don't you think that, and on top of it, don't you think that, when Joseph was like, all right, you're pregnant, you're a fucking virgin, we've been married, I don't even get to go to first base. But you let some imaginary dude fucking blast off inside you, and now I got to believe this kid's the son of God. And you want me to? Why isn't God paying child support?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
I had to,
He's exempt from that.
but
Do you think Joseph pulled the old Peter Griffin and was like, was he bigger than me?
maybe.
Like, well, yeah.
Could you imagine being Joseph? Sitting there at work and all your buddies are laughing at you.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
I mean,
hey, Joseph, how's the son of God? That's from Sam Kinison. I can't steal that joke.
yeah.
But it's seriously.
Yeah, it had to be quite the deal.
No, back then though. Also,
I think Joseph stuck around, right? Like,
yeah.
I think so.
he was.
Fucking cuck.
So that's another I don't understand. Okay, so back then, if you were married, weren't you supposed to give it up?
Give it up.
Give up that pussy?
Oh, well.
Yeah,
So then why was Joseph like?
this makes so much sense now. That's how that became a thing, because at least as far as Christianity goes, that's what they started to write in the Bible, which obviously wasn't written until after Jesus was born. I think that was Joseph being like, look, we're married. If I want to fuck you, you have to let me fuck you.
Yeah,
because you didn't let me fuck you. So now let's make that a rule.
Yeah. You got to consummate on your wedding night. I mean, because back then it was just like, do you? Cool, good to go. Or maybe they were common law. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's just there's so many fucking things about the story that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I found out, I think it was earlier this week or maybe last week, that the first writings about Jesus didn't happen until 60 years after he had died.
It's a long time.
So like there was no actual contemporary accounts of this happening.
Yeah.
It was all just after the fact.
And then there was 18 years from the time, after they started talking about him being a son of God and all this other shit. And then he turned I think it was 16. And then once he turned 16, you never heard another thing about him until he was 32 years old.
there's a big gap where
What the fuck was he doing?
What the fuck was he?
building fucking chairs. and
He was
stuff.
he was having a hell of a good time in his 20s. The guy was out clubbing, banging chicks. I mean, water to wine. He's partying.
Yeah, you would think so.
The story, like I said, is just so fucked up. And you said 60 years?
Yeah, it was like 60 years after he died.
If this guy was so important, why wouldn't they have talked about it beforehand?
Right?
Beforehand.
Wouldn't there have been writings that occurred at the time? If you cure someone of blindness,
Yeah.
don't you think someone's going to write that down right then and there?
They didn't have the technology to even write it.
That must be it.
Papyrus. Papyrus.
Papyrus.
It's basically paper made out of fucking like weeds and shit like that.
Yeah.
Grass that was turned into a paste and then it was rolled out and dried, and that's what they wrote on.
Yeah. I don't know about you, though. I can't wait till Mel Gibson comes out with this,
Passion
this movie, though.
2.
The Passion 2. The Resurrection.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really want to see it because I want to see what he thinks happened.
Yeah.
So the movie's only gonna have to last for like 3 days because the first one was only like 2 days.
Yeah. Oh, you can get 3 hours out of those days.
It's just guys. It's just a bunch of guys like sitting in front of the tomb for it's 3 hours of them doing nothing, and then the next morning the tomb is open. What happened?
They're like,
Where did he go?
Jesus, are you there?
But wasn't there something in the Bible where he actually went to hell first after he died and then rose back and then...
I think that I don't know if he actually went there, but I thought they said something about him he had visions of what it was like, and it was a pit of fire, and souls of the damned were suffering, and
See, why would he need visions? Shouldn't he know? He is God. Like, he is the
Son of God.
He's the Son of God, but at the same time, he is also God. It doesn't make any sense.
I think we overestimate God's power, though.
Yeah.
yeah, you would have thought that God would have came down and said, "All right, dude, here's the situation." Maybe that's what he was doing for those 16 years. God was like, "All right, you don't want to fuck around because you die and you have sinned. Here's where you're going." And they go on a road trip to hell for a while, and I don't know.
Yeah, why wouldn't God just go to hell and be like, all right, this has got to stop?
That's
All right.
enough.
You can't burn people for eternity.
You guys seen Little Nicky?
Yeah.
Adam
Yes.
Sandler.
Yep.
You know, can you imagine being like, all right, Hitler? You sit there and you watch Hitler getting pineapple shoved up his ass every day
Yeah, that's right.
for eternity. You got the one guy with boobs on his head, and it was a great
Right.
show.
Wasn't that Christopher Walken with tits on his head in the movie?
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe.
No, that was Christopher Runnin
Shut up.
Who's that again?
Christopher Runnin.
instead of Christopher Walken.
Oh, fuck you. Ha 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 ha.
The best character in that whole movie was Beefy, the dog. Call me Beefy, and I'm done.
I gotta watch that movie again.
I was considered one of his worst movies ever.
Well, Jack and Jill.
That was pretty fucking bad,
That
too.
was, I guess
never
I haven't
saw
seen
that.
it,
Yeah.
so maybe I shouldn't say
Seen
that.
bits and pieces. No,
Whatever, you watched the whole thing.
no.
Loved it.
So, what do you guys have like certain? I know we probably talked about this in the past, probably last year and the year before, but traditions that you guys do for the
Usually
holiday.
have prime rib for supper.
Really?
Christmas night, yep. That's really the only tradition.
You guys smoke it? Just throw it in the oven
Throw
or
it in
what?
the oven.
Yeah. You can get those ones that have that fucking thing. It's kind of like a turkey fucking. You push it in there and you throw it in there because it's supposed to be done like medium rare.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. You just push it in there and it'll pop out red when the thing is done.
Yep. And then TBS runs the 24-hour marathon of Christmas stories. So
Yeah.
we
Oh
always
yeah,
watch that
I
too.
love that. That's one of our traditions too.
Yep.
You know, the first time I actually watched it was like just a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah. We went to the Fargo Theater, not the Fargo Theater, but the Playhouse have, and the musical, I should say. They did a musical of that here in Fargo, and I went to that. So once I seen that, I had to watch a regular one. I'm like, oh,
Did you like the musical?
you know,
I'm not
Yeah.
a big musical fan.
well, it was the one here in Fargo. So I mean, it was something cool that I haven't done around here. You know, people bitch about there's not enough to do around here. There's shit to do if you look.
Yeah.
And this was just something that my mother and father-in-law wanted to do, and they asked if we wanted to go, so we went.
Yeah.
You know, it was like fucking $45 a ticket, but it was all right.
Worth it.
How about you, Lucas? Any other? I mean, do you guys have anything else, or just watching that, or?
For my family, the meal that we always do at Christmas is lasagna. It's like everyone, you know, my parents will bring a lasagna. My grandparents, when they were alive, would do a lasagna.
Really?
My aunt and uncle would bring a lasagna, and just different kinds with different meats
Damn,
and
I get so
cheeses.
full.
We
Oh yeah,
we did when we were kids, and even up until like a couple of years ago, we did like almost like it was Thanksgiving, but we do turkey, we do ham, and then the mashed potatoes, gravy, all that shit. This year, actually, Dan, my brother, is he's going to make a lasagna.
nice.
And that's on. So we're doing Christmas Eve at his place. And then the next morning we wake up and me, Kelly, and Emma will do our own little thing. Now, our tradition that we have for our little family is Kelly makes an egg bake.
Yeah.
I love egg
It's
bake.
fucking delicious. And then we'll open our gifts and then, cool, thank you, you know, this is awesome, having a great day. Then we'll get all our shit together, we'll pack shit up, and we'll head over to our mom and dad's.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do Mexican this year.
Nice. Nice.
So,
I was at trivia on Wednesday. I was telling them the story of one of my friends who would take his dog to go see Santa, which I think is just ridiculous.
I've never heard of that
But
before.
they were like, "Yeah, that's fine. That's cool." Like,
I've literally never heard of anyone doing that.
I didn't either.
It's funny if he started crying when he got on Santa's lap.
yeah, I guess, you know, I remember being a kid and when we spent a lot of time back then, we go to our grandmother's and then we had a lot of cousins around and then you never really even think about when was the last time you guys had a Christmas like that, you know, where you had cousins and uncles and aunts and all that shit, and you never look back, you never sit there and think until like now where I'm thinking, fuck, we didn't know that was going to be the last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those were some of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
Is when all the cousins, because I think there's probably like 20 cousins. And so
Yeah.
we would all come to my grandparents' house, and it would, we do the lasagna thing, open
Yep.
presents on Christmas Eve. And then we would just sit around their big counter. They had a big, long counter in their kitchen, and we would just shoot dice and
Yep.
shoot the shit. And God, it was so much fun.
When we got older, we started playing a lot of poker,
Yeah, we did that too.
drinking, and then when we were younger, my dad had 4 fucking snowmobiles. And so we're a lot of playing outside. One of the big ones though was, so I'm so proud and happy of how I grew up for around Christmases, because there was times where, we didn't get shit, which was, we got stuff, but it just, hey, I want this fucking G.I. Joe, or I want this Transformer, or I want this or I want that, but you ended up having to get stuff you needed, which that just happens. But like every 5 years or so, we'd get something fucking awesome, like
Cocaine.
yeah. my dad got a little bit of trouble when the hookers showed up, though.
What are they doing here?
Yeah, but he bought an Atari,
Nice.
and we sat there and played that, and like I said, we lived in a house where our basement wasn't finished. So we'd tell our cousins to bring their roller skates. We'd roller skate in our basement. We had a little 8-track player down there, and we'd roller skate and just have a good old fucking time, and the people would be there till fucking 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Even my grandparents would be up until 2 in the morning. And then we'd all finally go to bed, and it never failed. 6 in the morning, my grandparents were up. Like they just, I don't know how they could do it, but it was like it didn't affect them at all.
Do you drink at your Christmases?
Yeah, when I was old enough, all the cousins would drink, and
Get fucked up.
yeah, we would get fucking wrecked, and it was so much fun.
Yeah. I do now a little bit. I don't get trashed or anything, but I don't know.
I tend not to, just because I have to drive back home.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stay the night in DL.
Yep.
We do. Me and my brother get fucking hammered all the time on our holidays, and so like today, me and him were talking, and I told him what I was, well, you got beer, right? And I was like, yes, I'm bringing beer. How's your blood sugar? Said you've been drinking. I was like, good, it's fine. I said, I've been taking shots. He goes, really? I was like, dude, you were there on his fucking birthday, all these shots, and took my blood sugar the next morning. I was fine,
Yep.
So he goes, oh, so it's going to be a regular Christmas this year. I was like,
Nice.
yeah. And me and him will play, we'll play some rap poker. We're going to play one of those. Now we've been doing these things where it's like you have a little game where you go buy these. The rule this year was buy a gift from a gas station. It's got to be a gas station gift, no more than $10. And then we play a game to see who gets what gift. And
What
I
did
mean,
you
some, huh?
Did you buy anything yet?
Oh yeah, we already got ours. One of them, Emma found this hat that goes in and it has this big long thing and looks like gloves, but they're not. You grab onto them, you squeeze them, and the fucking ears move around.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And then I found this really gaudy, light up, glitter, hologram looking fucking ashtray that goes in your vehicle. And then Emma found this tin sign that is this picture of this old Amish looking guy. His beard just goes underneath, no mustache, creepy looking dude pouring a shot. And then my brother brought some, and sister-in-law, and my nieces and nephew, or my nieces will, and we'll all play a game to see who gets what gift. And then
That's always fun.
But me and Dan, we did have a tradition where we would buy 40s for each other. Well, that lasted like 2 years because he kept forgetting.
Yeah, because weren't you supposed to, you'd pack them in a paper bag, and then you were supposed to decorate the paper bag?
Yep.
And then, he would never do it.
Yeah. So this year we're doing gag gifts between the two couples, and pretty sure we're going to win that one.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
And then we got him a regular gift.
Yeah. I went straight fucking gift cards this year.
Nothing wrong with that.
Family.
I don't buy gifts.
You don't buy any?
Nope. And I don't want
fucking
gifts.
dick.
Like, I tell my parents every year,
Yeah.
I don't want anything. Like, you guys have given me enough already.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to.
Like life.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
I
a
just want to
blowjob.
come over and hang out.
From his parents? That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that was dumb.
No, I'm all for the gifts. I don't give a fuck. I want you to buy me shit. I'm kidding. Oh, we bought my mom, like, she wanted a Chicago brand knife set for the kitchen.
Knife set.
Yeah, butcher block, basically.
Yeah.
And so we got her one of those and got her something for my sister. And then we got stuff for the in-laws, or the outlaws, I like to call them.
Me something.
Yeah, I got Lenny something.
The dog.
He's going to love it.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a giant stuffed cob of corn.
Corn on the cob.
It's a big, but it kind of looks like a penis.
Looks not as big as my fucking.
Yeah,
but
with just as many
it's got-
warts on it too.
And it's green at the base.
Looks just like it.
No, I've seen that there's some, like, I never understood it. The ugly sweater thing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, it is
so
weird.
ugly.
Oh, yours is uglier. Well, the point is to have an ugly one, you fucking idiot, you know?
Yeah.
Or the elf on the shelf. That shit is stupid.
I don't understand that.
There's one that I seen was actually really cool. Well, not cool. It was funny as fuck. It was a picture of Elf on the elf, and he's hung himself like suicide-y here. Mm-hmm. And he's looking down as his little girlfriend is on the ground getting banged by G.I. Joe. So he, you know.
That's a good one.
Another one where the guy used a piece of used some fishing line, hung up the thing, and then right below it he had Darth Vader using like a little
that's
Darth
cool.
Vader where he's holding
That's
up.
cool, yeah.
You know,
Use the
so
force, yeah.
some people are really cool, but
Creative with that.
yeah, but
When I was young, we weren't privileged enough to get GI Joes. We got GED Joe instead.
you know what GED stands for.
General Education Degree.
Well, my drill instructor would beg to differ because he always says it was good enough, dick. That's
True.
It's true.
Means
Well,
the
yeah,
same
it's just-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit tugging on the heartstrings a little bit more. Be like, yeah, you were too stupid to graduate high school, but you're able to do your math good enough to get a diploma.
Well, did you just quit, or was it?
I needed 2 English credits to graduate high school because, and the day, like 3 days before I was to graduate, I got in trouble for smoking.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to graduate. I'm not going to watch stage anyway. So then I went to summer school, and the plan was that I could go and I could do summer school to get my English 3 out of the way, and then go back once a day for like an hour to go to English 4 and graduate that way. Well, then they took that away, and then I got kicked out of summer school. So then I went and I had my GED. They mainly make you wait like almost 6 months to a year to actually get you through all those tests and shit. But I was like, I'm out of high school like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I went and they let me take a practice test, handed it to them. Okay, take your regular test, pass it. I passed them all with flying colors. It's just, my problem with English was sentence structuring and shit like that. I know I've brought it up 1,000 times on here. When have you ever needed to know what a fucking dangling participle is?
Yeah.
When was the last time you sat there and had to dissect a whole fucking paragraph just to fucking be able to balance your checkbook? You know?
Yeah, that's the stuff. English was my least favorite subject just because I can't read a paragraph and interpret it for what's the kind of the underlying theme
Yeah.
of this? Like,
Yeah.
fuck if I care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I did have a problem. To this day, I could not write you a paper because I never understood the premise of, okay, so we had to do research papers. I'm not sure if you guys had to do them.
We had to do one for biology.
Okay, so we had to do ours for English, and one we had to do it as a junior and a senior. And I'm like, so at the beginning of the year, you had to pick your subject, and then you had so long to write this paper, and you had to have your, where did you get this fact, and you had to have all the notes and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of milk, And so my very first one, and I hardly passed it, was I selected 3 cars from the muscle car era, and I compared them and, went through the histories and everything. And I passed it. I got a C on it. I was like, that's the first fucking C I've gotten English since I plagiarized somebody's fucking book report, And then the next year, I tried something else similar to it. They're like, nope. But they were like, this isn't really a paper. I'm like, I do not know what you mean. I can't tell. You can't put in the beginning of your paragraph, this research paper is about, you have to, that shit I didn't understand. So I didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck them.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Oh, well. What about like ornaments on your Christmas trees? There's got to be like some people have.
Emma gave me that Vikings one.
Yeah.
Got that one hanging out.
Yeah. It's just you guys. So I know you guys are single. Did you guys put up a tree?
Fuck
I knew you wouldn't.
Not a chance.
I got you.
Did you?
Yeah.
We didn't this year because we just don't have the
room. Put up a tree.
We should at least went and got him one of those little green fucking air fresheners and let him hang it.
That's good.
So see, that's not I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's
somebody
my
else bought it
Christmas
for you.
tree. Yep. Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah.
What if we would have got you a pot plant? You'd have all kinds of gifts under that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
You'd have Randy's papers,
that's an
a
idea.
bong.
That's a plant. That's a plant I would take care of.
Yeah.
Can't you like legally have one? Like just one?
I don't know if you can in North
Not in
Dakota.
North Dakota. Minnesota, you will be able to soon.
I knew that
I think you can already. Like you can grow just for personal use and only up to a certain amount.
Yeah.
But
there was a guy who, when I lived in this apartment building, he worked across the street at this gas station, and he lived in the same building, lived in our building. I used to bullshit with him all the time, and he would tell me about this time where the landlord came up there, and they were pissed off about something. Oh, because they paid electricity. But for some reason, his electric bill was higher than everybody else's, and they didn't understand why. Well, he had a 2-bedroom apartment. In one of the rooms, he had like fucking 10 pot leaves or pot plants and all these.
What's going on in here?
And they never did. He was freaking out because they were in the apartment. They couldn't smell it because when he would smoke his weed, he would go outside and smoke look like a regular cigarette. He had one of those oneies that looked like smoke. And then he would just walk over to where he worked and grab something, like a soda or something. And then he'd come back. And so it never smelled like weed in his house. And I said, well, how about, just the plant itself's got a little bit of a smell.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, dude. He goes, I had it set up to where it looked like a fucking, like a welcome mat on the inside of his bedroom door or inside of that bedroom door. So what he'd do is he would pull up, when he shut the door, he'd pull it tight.
Yeah,
and
right up.
there was like a seal at the bottom, and I was like,
Even still, it's so hard to mask that smell.
yeah, well, I mean, he that fucker got
My
away.
fucking old roommate, when he smoked, that Ozium spray shit? You ever seen that? It's so pungent. That smelled even worse than what the weed did. And he would spray that and smoke it. And it would just, the apartment would just be a combination of that and fucking weed. And it
Gross.
was horrible.
Our apartment smells like, not our apartment personally, but the whole building constantly smells like weed.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not supposed to smoke in the building. But we have one guy who thinks that he can smoke weed in there because it's medicinal. It's like, no. There's still no smoking. Step out on your patio.
Yeah.
Grab your little fucking your oneie and fucking just... When me and Kelly smoke, especially in this winter, we crack our fucking patio door open about this far, we shove our head out there, and we
Right.
fucking smoke really quick
Yeah.
and put it out.
Yeah.
But why does he do it? And he thinks he can get away with it, and that's just not the case. Plus, there's other people. There's that whole fucking... You can't walk in the building hardly anymore without getting punched in the face from the fucking smell of it.
Fucking potheads, huh?
Yeah.
I just
You should hit that while you're in here.
I'm always behind on these good ideas because how you if you want to grow weed in your apartment and you're worried that it's going to smell like weed, obviously, weed air freshener. hang air fresheners that literally smell like weed and then be like, oh yeah, because I like the smell and so I have these air fresheners.
Have you looked that up?
Yeah,
Maybe-
it already exists. There's like sprays.
God
and,
damn it. So drunk versus the world weed air fresheners.
I don't like it. I don't like
Oh
it.
really? I love the smell, honestly.
I hate it. But
It just lingers and it.
oh dude, and it
I like-
sticks to everything.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as cigarettes.
Well,
Dude, you can tell when somebody walks in they just been smoking weed unless they've been smoking
Right.
the good stuff. Then you have to be a little bit closer.
Yeah,
But if you get somebody that smokes that fucking ditch weed and you're just like,
I think though the weed carries further the smell.
yeah,
than-
it's more
than-
pungent.
Yeah.
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 Like
I
that
just-
stuff.
I just can't believe you guys smoked in bars.
Oh,
Just
fuck, dude, yeah.
Yeah, I
For
remember
years.
those. Smoking or non-smoking?
yeah.
For years. Yeah. That was a bit, walk into fucking Applebee's, smoking or non-smoking. Doesn't matter. It's still floating the fuck over there. You know?
Even the airplanes too. Is,
Yep.
Well, in some
Unreal.
in some restaurants, like the smoking section would literally be, there would be like a banister between the two sections.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
wow.
Yep.
Unless I'm clear on the other side of the building, what good does this do?
This smoke eaters were a big problem. I think you can still smoke in bars in Montana, I believe.
some of them you probably could. Yeah.
Because there's gambling legalized there, so there's a lot of people sitting on poker machines and smoking away. Casinos in Vegas you can smoke
Yep.
in,
Yeah.
but you have to be in the casino.
I think some of those are trying to outlaw it too now.
They're
the
gonna have
newer ones,
troubles.
But yeah.
I mean, it's. I remember young enough to we were walking through fucking Kmart. My dad lit up a cigarette in the toy aisle. You know,
Hey, kids.
where do you flick? Where do you flick that ash? It go right on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Or grocery stores, you know. You know,
Gets into that fucking-
looking at the lettuce.
the
Oh, there's a
produce, yeah.
there's a camel in the fucking lettuce, Dad. You know,
Good Lord. What were we thinking?
yeah, nobody said we were smart.
No.
How about why is eggnog
I never understood eggnog.
Never had it.
a Christmas thing?
I don't like it. I think it's the texture. Like, to me, it almost has kind of a slimy texture. It's just so thick. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I've never been able to develop a taste for
And
it.
what are those drinks that they make on that are really famous around New Year's Eve? Those what are they called? Jerry. I can't remember. It's like it looks just like a fucking eggnog, and you're like, why? Okay, so why is it possible you only drink eggnog for like 3 days out of the year, or actually say a week or two before, maybe?
Yeah.
But apparently you're done right after Christmas. And then they have those drinks around Easter. God damn it! What are
Like
those?
December 26th, all eggnog spoils immediately. As soon as the clock strikes midnight, it's done.
Don't drink it.
Right. I just don't. Those are things that I don't understand. It about it is because it tastes like shit.
Do you guys have a favorite Santa Claus, like actor or portrayal of Santa Claus?
Billy Bob Thornton.
I was gonna say Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
He. Yeah.
Mine is the Coca-Cola Santa Claus.
Yeah,
That's Santa.
That's the most like authentic
Yes.
looking Santa.
Yes, that I could see.
I
What about-
liked Tim Allen in the Santa Claus as a kid, or as a kid. But apparently, because they just teamed up to do this movie, Santa Clauses or something, with it's him and some other people that have played Santa all in one movie. And apparently,
Yes.
Tim Allen was just the biggest fucking dick on the set.
Yeah, I've kind of heard that before.
I've heard that too, and I mean,
I refuse to believe it.
no, I don't. I heard the guy's a butthole, but
Well, I mean, he is a narc, so.
true. But he was,
He is, yeah.
and he went to prison for
All that cocaine.
And he got his sentence shortened because he flipped on
ratted on a dude. Yeah,
you pussy.
but the greatest,
I'd do the same.
the greatest
It was them.
Christmas movie of all time is Die Hard.
All right, here we go.
Hey, I'm just making sure that you fucking know that it is.
You know what? If you have to ask if it's a Christmas movie, then it's not a Christmas movie.
I'm not asking for shit. People are just debating it. I'm telling
If
you,
it's
it
even
is.
debatable, it's not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard
Really?
is up there. For me personally, that used to be my go-to. For me personally, it's Gremlins. I love Gremlins. That's the
I've never actually seen it from start to finish.
first one is amazing. It's really good. It's a solid horror flick, but it's Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
Any after that were just terrible.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
watched Home Alone like around Thanksgiving. There was that scene where Kevin goes to the grocery store
Yeah.
and he his grocery cart is just full of
Yeah.
shit. And it was $19 at the time.
Oh
was what
my
he paid for it.
god.
And then
That'd be worth $200 now.
and the best
Easily.
part too, I loved it is when he's I got a coupon for that.
Yep.
And like 90% of people, I thought that movie that he was watching with the Tommy gun in there, I thought that was a real movie.
Oh, it's not?
Nope, it was filmed.
I
Just,
thought it was too.
yeah, it was filmed just for Home Alone.
Really?
Yeah.
So what I was thinking about here, it's that drink is called a Tom and Jerry.
For
Okay.
years.
Yeah,
cartoon.
and it's just kind of fucking weird.
Was it a fruity drink?
No, it's
Eggnog
it's
drink.
like an eggnog type of shit. Because I remember people asking for it, and I can't even remember what you put in it.
Maybe rum chata or
And then
something.
oh no,
Yeah.
oh no, this thing is old.
I
And
love
you,
rum
and you
chata.
used to
That's
just you would take this stuff and you kind of just put it, you kind of scoop it into your drink and you stir it and
Sounds terrible already.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want anything I have to scoop
yeah.
in a drink.
Right.
Unless it's ice cream.
lumpy. Yeah.
It just I don't know. That was just Tom and Jerry's was what I was thinking, and then like I said, eggnog. See, we have the right idea for Christmas. It's beer.
Beer.
Yeah.
We drink wine.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing at my family is wine.
My in-laws drink during the holidays. They'll like whether it be Christmas or Thanksgiving, they bust out the wine too, and so this year I won't be having any.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar in
Honestly,
wine.
Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's the WrestleMania of holidays.
For me, it's Thanksgiving, but
Really, for me, it's the 4th of July.
yeah, I do love the 4th of
'Cause you-
July.
Look at it. A couple of years ago, we were in Dan and Christy, my sister and my brother and sister-in-law's parking lot, blowing shut up in the parking lot in the middle of this fucking neighborhood. You know, we were drinking and partying, barbecuing, and just having a good old fucking time. That's what I love. That was my dad's favorite. It's my brother's favorite.
When I left, my car was just covered in
So,
the soot and just the as the
Like the
as they
debris
explode,
from
like the wrapping and stuff
Yeah.
comes up. Oh my god, my car was so gross at the end of it.
but those are the days I remember when growing up. At 4th of July, we did a lot of times. We went out to the lake we'd go camping for like 2-3 days out at the lake, and we were down in Sakakawea, down on the little beach, and my dad would he'd buy us a bunch of firecrackers, a bunch of fucking bottle rockets, and we got to, we just having a blast with them, and then later in the nights when we got the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite holiday. I absolutely love it. I try to spend as much time with my brother on the 4th of July as I can because he loves it too.
Yeah, I think mine would be Thanksgiving, then 4th, then Christmas,
Yeah.
then Flag Day.
I like
obviously.
Flag Day.
Mine-
I like the idea of New Year's, but it just ends up being a disappointment.
Fucking New
Yeah,
Year's,
right?
like, fucking amateur night.
Yeah.
Because now you got every fucking kid that just turned 21. They're acting like assholes. They're,
True. Yeah.
they're got to be worried about sliding into a family of 6. We got to be just. You go into the grocery store at 5 o'clock. You got to watch out. You might get fucking hit by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
I mean, that can happen at any time, but it's escalated a lot higher once you turn.
On the New Year.
Yeah.
I tend to still go out for New Year's when I can, just in case there's some like desperate slag at the end of the night
Yep.
that wants to, that's willing to be,
let you
wants
be
me
the
to be
rock-
her rock bottom.
Rock bottom, yeah.
Never seems to happen though.
I guess my second favorite holiday would be my birthday. That's a national
Oh,
holiday.
God. Here we go.
Day the legend was born.
Yeah.
Hey, believe
You and
it.
Jesus.
He was born in like fucking April.
He was born
Yeah, but
September
we
11th,
got-
remember?
September 11th, yeah. That's like, dude,
It's like a month
Still,
before
we got to
Jason's
celebrate your birthday and make it a big deal.
Yeah.
And we have
You're
to have the
lucky.
lights and
You're
all
lucky.
that.
I don't do the whole month like I should. I only do the week.
Yeah. I only do the week. When is your July? Is your birthday?
July 23rd.
Yeah.
Yep. I share a birthday with Slash.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, why was I thinking November for some
I
reason?
don't fucking know, dude.
That's
I don't know. Your birthday's coming up.
February 7th, 10th.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's exactly 1 month after Kelly's.
Oh, February 7th. That's my mom and dad's anniversary.
That's my cousin's birthday.
And then you got the Hallmark world greatest fucking invented holiday, Valentine's Day.
Fuck
Probably
that.
the worst one.
Yeah.
Although this Valentine's Day,
Again-
Steel Panther,
That's true.
We should go to that.
We should go.
we should.
Hey, I gotta ask. I know I didn't ask beforehand. Did you go on a date?
No,
Oh.
I misread the text.
Oh
It's
my god.
It won't be till after Christmas. I thought that she
What, is she getting out of jail then, or
no. So she works 2 jobs. First off, like 2 full-time jobs.
hooking? Then
Yes.
Then what?
Well, I'm not gonna say.
Phlebotomist.
I'm not gonna say exactly what it is,
Hooker slash.
but I had initially
It doesn't work here anymore.
thought that she said she's not scheduled a lot before Christmas. It's actually no, she is scheduled a lot before Christmas, and so it'd be after.
God,
But I'm
where you gonna
I'm
go?
even like kind of second guessing.
Jesus fuck, stop!
I don't know.
Both YouTube are fucking killing me.
What the fuck did I do?
Well, you'd be the same thing with him. I don't know. I went on one.
Where were you gonna go?
I don't know. I was gonna wait till we
Where his last date
Go to
was right out in the
Popeyes-
parking
Popeyes
lot.
Chicken. What'd you say?
Where his last date was right out in the parking lot of the Pub West.
yeah. No, that
He's
was
classy.
that was a while. That was before.
I don't know if I know that story.
Oh, you
It
have
was.
to.
I don't even remember if it was after a trivia or if it was on like a Friday or whatever. And
It was a Friday.
some chick, and I ended up fingering her in the parking
Oh,
lot.
I did hear that story. Yeah.
And then she was at the bar the next time. Just like me, you, Brian, and whatever. And so Brian was trying to be like a
Cock block.
buffer. Well, no, because I didn't want. And I think
Yeah.
he wanted to take one for the team.
Dude, that guy, he'd be the world's greatest hit wingman.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that he'd be the world's biggest cock block, too.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Wonder what he's up to lately.
well,
Fingering
not his
bitches
wife.
in the parking lot.
Not his wife. Oh, sorry. Better not say anything or I'll get a text.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't listen to
He
us
doesn't
anymore.
Not after that, no. It doesn't work here anymore.
I'm not gonna work here anymore.
You know, I don't know. It's kind of weird though too. Is like when you have girlfriends or wives or whatever. Right at the beginning, things start changing, like for your holidays, and it may be for the best, maybe for the worst, and you may be indifferent or not. But I enjoy it. But we're so busy.
Yeah.
And then Thanksgiving comes around, and because you rotate with family, and so like
Yeah.
this year we were at my brother's place. Next year we'll be at my in-laws. And I do need to get off my ass one of these times and actually go down for one of these major holidays, go to Williston to be with my mom and my sister and him. But those type of things, I mean, you kind of notice that there's certain, each person or each family has their own traditions or the way they do things. And
No.
I didn't want to like make you feel bad, but yeah, they've both been telling me they want you back for a holiday at some point.
I can about
so-
imagine my mom was just like, Lucas,
Why don't you tell my boy to come back for
Yeah.
Christmas?
yeah.
Well, babe.
And
You got it.
as he's driving her, I'm just waiting for a fucking selfie while he's driving my mom's new truck, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If I tried to do that, I'd crash.
Your truck runs good.
Yeah, that'd be he'd fucking wreck it.
How does this picture work again? Like, I don't fucking take pictures on my phone.
Hey, babe,
Hey, babe,
take a picture.
take a picture. Send it to your son.
20 minutes later, gets another picture of my sister driving her truck. What the fuck?
Just making the rounds,
Oh, you cocksuckers.
So weird.
Yeah.
Imagine.
But no, I mean, like, so when I go to, like, when I think of, like, holidays with, like, my brother and my mom and my sister back, even when my dad was alive, we didn't really do anything that was really different than we would have did on a fucking regular weekend anyway, like drinking beer and playing cards. Mm-hmm. The only difference is the food for Thanksgiving and the gifts for Christmas.
Presents.
But like go to the in-laws and Kelly she always hands out the gifts. I can't remember if she told me why. There's a reason for it. And each gift I believe is numbered. So
Like the order to open them in? Or?
yes. So each gift, so like you're the big expense, you're the better gift that everybody that may have gotten for you is your last one that you open.
Yeah.
When we were kids, my dad just like open that fucking one here, open that one.
My family would always make the little kids pass out the presents. And as a kid, you're like, yes, I get to pass out the presents. Then as you get older, you're like, fucking sucker.
Yeah.
Like, you got to do work.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where, so apparently it was passed down from Kelly's dad to Kelly. Me, I don't want to do that shit.
No.
Yeah.
But but what we do is we make now, we'll have our egg bake and then Emma will hand out the gifts or Kelly will hand them out. We really don't care.
No. This one's for you. My mom will be like, to Justin from George Bush or to Dad from Kirk Cousins.
I said
fucking stupid shit like
I
that.
signed one to so one for Emma today was to Shorty from the Rents, parents, and then I sent one to the other one was to sister-in-law from Jay and Kelly, and then the one that was for both of them was to the Bartletts from the better Bartletts. I just signed. I'm like, fuck you guys. I don't give a shit. You want me to fill these things out? You want me to wrap them? I'm going to do it the way I want. I should have pissed them off and fucking wrapped them with paper backwards and drew shit on there.
Yeah.
But grab a fucking a Sharpie, just put present on it.
You know what you should get the kid this year? A bunch of job applications.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a great idea.
just one that all it is like
shit.
20 job
Yeah.
applications.
I was thinking of that. And then I don't want to sleep with one eye open.
Yeah. It's a funny joke, but at the same time, like that's not in the spirit of Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
But I did tell her, I was like, well, just to let you know, I told your mom that because Kelly wakes up, she'll take care of the stockings and shit like that. And then she does have to get ready, the egg bake ready. I said, if you know you're going to be up for the rest of the day, lock the door, the bedroom door. She goes, why? I was like, because when Emma wakes up and tries to come in the bedroom to wake me up to be like, let's eat, we'll open up gifts. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm getting up when I want to get up.
I got diabetes. I need rest.
So sorry, we can't open our gifts right now. We got to go to your grandparents. Said she would get pissed. But no, it's
We'll just wait and open them on your birthday.
yeah. Fuck, dude. She'd have a pile of them then. We'd have to rent out a fucking room just to put all that shit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys get anything for yourself for Christmas?
Do I buy myself anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, beer. Vitamin C.
Well, you buy that
Vitamin B, I mean.
every week.
No. Yeah. No, I don't.
I don't either. Do you?
Well, I did buy a PS5.
That's true.
I usually do though.
That's a
Buy
good.
something.
That is a good excuse to kind of splurge on
Yeah.
something that you've been wanting.
Well, see, for me, I'm the luckiest guy in the world because my wife spoils me. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, she really does. I got a PS5 because it was a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah. I should have got me a wife to buy me a PS5.
Should have told you. Should.
And then divorce her right away.
Then she gets the PS5.
Yeah, she'll get that.
Wait a
divorce.
minute, that's mine.
She gets the PS5 and the
Give
divorce.
me that. That's mine.
I want at least half that PS5.
Yeah, she takes the hard drive
Yep.
and the disc out. Here you go, fucker.
Or just saws the thing in half. Like, fuck you.
Half and half.
You know what's really cool about that thing too is that the cover, the top part slides right off.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was thinking about taking it off and just leave it off. It might cool it a little bit easier for a while.
It probably would.
No, what was it, like 4 years ago, the wife got me that Xbox One X for Christmas, and then I've gotten that Star Wars Black Series lightsaber that I got, and
I haven't seen that yet.
I showed you that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hit the switch and cling, cling. Oh, it's cool. I beat Emma with it. Actually, I got to do that tomorrow.
You cut her fucking leg off with it.
I cut her head off one time.
Real lightsaber.
No, she'd buy me a GTO. I'd never want another gift ever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so when if you guys say if you're with a significant other, have you guys had girlfriends during holidays?
Yes.
Okay.
During a Christmas.
Okay.
And a 4th of July.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you buy her a gift?
Yes.
And did you guys put yourself like on a limit to how much you were spending, or?
I honestly don't remember. That one was such a long time ago. And the other one was a 4th of July. So, like,
Yeah, like when I did mine, I just took her out to eat at Red Lobster.
For Thanksgiving?
For Christmas. This
Christmas?
was when I was like 21, 22, 23. Oh.
I always had to buy gifts, which isn't, that's just how I am. I don't,
Yeah.
there's nothing like seeing somebody's face when you get them that's something they want. Other than herpes, they don't want that. They do. They do, but they don't. It's a surprise.
Surprise. Surprise. herpes.
Surprise, you got the HIV.
It was a surprise for me, too.
But, Kelly is very, very giving person, and she goes out of her way to make sure everybody has a fantastic fucking holiday. Christmas, and I'm trying my best to do the same fucking thing for her because she's like me. What do you want?
What did you get her?
I got her a really nice necklace that cost a few bucks.
Oh.
I got her a sweatshirt that she'd been trying to find for a couple of years that I found. And I got her, people are going to think this is bad, but I bought her a gift certificate to go get her nails done, which she really wanted that. So I was like, okay, so I went and got her that. And then I gave Emma money to just go buy a bunch of stuff for Kelly's stocking.
and then as a gift for all of them, he got them evicted because he hasn't been paying rent.
Yep, I did.
So, surprise.
New apartment.
Merry Christmas.
We got to move all our shit in 3 days.
Streets.
That's what the note says. We got 3 day notice. Emma, we're going to...
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. No, we told Emma the other day that when we buy a house, we're going to get a nice fucking house. And she goes, really? I said, yep. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, but it's going to be 2,500 square feet with a 19-car garage. Really? I was like, you can sleep in the garage, but not going to be enough room for you to live in the house.
Yeah.
You know? Did you get anything for Lenny? I mean, we did.
I didn't get anything for Lenny, no.
My in-laws...
You didn't get anything for me.
Give him his allowance, maybe he would.
He got you companionship,
Yeah, I
okay?
suppose.
Yeah. And love.
Yeah, how excited is he every time you come home?
He's pretty excited.
He's pretty excited. He pees on the floor.
No.
Yeah.
He'll dribble.
And then what about, he's always there for you when you're bringing home a fatty, trying to tell you don't do it.
No, he likes the
fatty.
He likes the
Holy
fatties.
shit, there's a fucking... You brought a female with. Jesus.
It's like, that's another person I don't know.
He's in our house. She's in our house.
I need to know this person.
He comes trotting into the bedroom with a condom in as well. Here you go, buddy.
You should teach him that. That would be...
Here you go.
That would be an incredible fucking trick to teach him.
Yeah, it would.
Bring you fucking condoms.
Could you imagine? Lenny, condom.
Lenny protection, and he comes in with a box of fucking Trojans.
Goes
Not gonna be Magnums. We know
Just-
better than that, but
I already know what you're thinking. Don't teach him to put it on you.
I was not thinking.
wow.
Put it on now.
Watch your teeth. Watch your teeth.
Look what I made I taught my dog.
Check this out, babe.
Oh
Okay, I think
wow.
I'm gonna go.
What? Why?
This is
Hey.
This was a horrible idea.
Fucking bitch.
Never seen a dog put a condom on its owner before?
It's all about protection here. Fucking day.
I'm doing this.
Well, Letty, we lost another one.
I guess it's just me and you, Lenny. Come and take it off now.
Oh my god.
But I'm telling you,
So bad.
teach him to bring it to you.
That would be
That would be awesome.
fucking amazing.
See?
Yeah.
Raw Dog Condoms,
Raw-
brought to you by a Raw Dog.
And
and
teach
there's
him to bring
Lenny.
you cigarettes after.
He brings you a water bowl.
Lenny smokes. Fucking
He brings in a water bowl and everything.
some Gatorade.
Okay, I'm done. Then he starts biting her leg, so she leaves.
Yeah, time to go. Yeah, you better go, or he's gonna bite holes in
Your
your
dog was
pants.
so nice. What happened now? I don't know, but you better leave.
Lenny, taxi.
If your dog can you fucking use your phone to call her an Uber.
That's next level.
Yeah. See,
Oh man.
Drunks First of the World Dog Obedience and Training School.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got legs.
That one's got legs.
Yeah.
It's just never mind.
What? You always said that you
No,
you
I was-
shouldn't, but
No, I was taking, doing another. I was thinking of Justin. You would put the phone next to her head so that he could track where the Uber is at while he's fucking her, so that like he can time it.
put it right on her forehead.
Yeah, so he can time it. So like, your Uber's outside.
Just mount like a fucking like a TV or something right above it. Cast it there. Be like, oh, she's almost here.
Oh God, yeah,
Almost here.
almost here, almost here.
And there we go.
It'll make like a ding sound. Here we go.
Like the Easy Bake Oven.
Oh wow,
Dear.
this is gotten rather interesting for a Christmas episode.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
yeah. Don't steal our idea for the Drunks versus the World Dog Obedient and Training
Yeah.
School.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got legs.
It's
Got
got
legs.
tons of legs.
It's got some arms.
It's got
too.
it's 4 legs
It's got 4 legs and a snout.
and condoms apparently.
And condoms.
Well, folks, all I got to say for the rest of the people is Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a great and safe Christmas holiday. Have fun, drink beer, and if your wife talks back, remember, punch her. I'm kidding. Justin, do you have anything you'd like to let our...
Ho, ho, ho.
Dude, quit it. She listens.
So what I'm gonna do tonight is go out looking for a ho ho.
Oh, ho.
Just kidding. I would never.
It's
I
too
would
cold
never.
outside.
I would never refer to bitches as hoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you call him a hoe? Those bitches deserve to be treated better.
Yeah.
It's a fair point.
That's why I think that's the reason why we might have like one female listener.
I think
And
we
the
have,
other 2 are guys?
2 females.
Maybe. So, anyway, thank you everybody for listening. We'll catch you next week.